Today's AI challenge reveals one of the most powerful techniques in AI mastery, the prompt series. Instead of getting random, disconnected responses from ChatGPT, I'll show you how to create a sequence of prompts that build on each other. We're learning this game-changing concept by developing a complete podcast strategy for your brand in just 10 minutes. I'm Mark DeGrasse, founder of AI Branding Academy, and the prompt series is one of the most important tools you could use to start understanding AI. The prompt series is a structured, sequential set of prompts designed to guide AI systems such as ChatGPT, Claude, or Copilot through a specific task or set of tasks. Each prompt within the series builds upon the responses generated by previous prompts, allowing the AI to progressively refine or expand upon its output. So let's go ahead and grab the first prompt and we'll go ahead and get started. So in this case, I'm going to say that you're a business coach that helps retail boutiques to sell more using your marketing. So let's go ahead and say this is the prompt that we're going to get started with. You're a professional podcast creator, a company that primarily sells, we're going to say, business coaching services we're going to say, small retail boutiques. Wants to start a podcast that appeals to, and we're going to say, retail boutique owners. Create 5 podcast concepts that might connect the target market with the service product being sold. So this is a pretty standard type of prompt where you're telling the AI what it is. You are going to act as a professional podcast creator. So now it knows, okay, I'm a professional podcast creator. I'm going to respond like a professional podcast creator would respond. And then we're going to give it the information about your business, which is what you sell primarily. So business coaching services. And this is the general industry. And then the specific person you're trying to appeal to. Now, the customer avatar, we have a whole course about that basically, but for now just put in who you think is going to be the person that you need to sell to, and then we finish it with what we specifically want. So in this case, we want 5 podcast concepts that might connect the target market with the service product being sold. So let's go ahead and hit go and see what it does. Okay, here are 5 podcast concepts tailored to retail boutique owners that subtly connect to the company's business coaching services. So, number 1, podcast name is Boutique Business Blueprint, a step-by-step guide to building a thriving boutique business, focusing on key challenges like inventory management, marketing, and customer experience. So expert interviews, success stories for boutique owners, and practical tips, and you're good to go. So the connection to the service is that highlights how expert guidance can unlock boutique potential, positioning the company as the go-to coaching resource. I'm not going to read all of these, but you can start to get the idea of what you're going to get simply by this one prompt. So podcast name is Retail Ripple Effect, explores how small changes in boutique operations can create a ripple effect of growth and profitability, topics of branding, customer loyalty, and scaling operations. Now, we haven't talked about this yet, but we're AI Branding Academy because we want you to brand these things. In future videos, I'll actually tell you, we'll dial this in by simply providing our brand information first, but you're getting the general idea of how it works here. Let's see, the next one is the Boutique Owner's Playbook. Then you have Behind the Boutique. Oh, that's cool. Pulls back the curtain on boutique life, focusing on personal stories of boutique owners and their business challenges. I really like that one. That's lifestyle focused. But again, you're going to pick the one that actually fits you the best and that you would potentially listen to as a good way to judge which one you should go with. Each of these concepts is designed to resonate with boutique owners, provide value while creating a clear pathway to the company's business coaching services. So I'm going to say, okay, so you're done here. So what you're going to do is go to the next prompt. Now, you could continue to ask it questions, but that's not how the prompt series is supposed to work. You're actually supposed to ask the next prompt. And then you put the concept that you like, create 5 types of podcast episode series ideas. The series should allow for multiple episodes and tap into different specific concepts and moods that the target market might be interested in. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. I'm going to paste here. And I like number 4 because I think that fits something I would listen to. Behind the Boutique, see how they really operate. Okay, so here are 5 episode series ideas on the Behind the Boutique concept. Each series allows for multiple episodes and taps into unique aspects of boutique ownership that would resonate with the target market. Series name, The Boutique Diaries, Triumphs and Trials. Oh, that's pretty cool. Focuses on the personal stories of boutique owners, exploring their paths of success, obstacles faced, and lessons learned. Pretty neat. Starting from, and then it gives you episode ideas. And this actually helps you formulate what the series is going to be. Now, if you're wondering what the series concept, I'll present this in a different video, but the content series is the best way to make content that could actually lead into subscribers. Nobody subscribes when they see just one thing they like. They want to see a series of similar information so that they could get into your brand. You have another one, Boutique Breakthroughs, highlights innovative strategies boutique owners have used to overcome challenges or achieve growth with expert insights woven in. Pretty neat. Inside the Boutique, a day in the life provides an intimate look at the daily operations of boutique businesses, showcasing unique rituals, routines, and processes. And these are all really cool. And so what you're going to do is not do anything. We're going to go back to the page and we're going to grab the next one. So essential information. Create 10 episode concepts for, and then you're going to put the series or series that you want. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that, put that in. Ooh, the future of boutique retail. I like that one, and I like boutique breakthroughs. Okay, so we're gonna go 2 and 5. Now what it's going to do is actually give you a number of episodes that you can create. Now, this doesn't mean that you're going to follow this. And honestly, you're just in the ideation phase at this point. So don't get too involved other than finding something that you like and starting to formulate, okay, how am I going to produce this? So highlighting innovative strategies and success stories from boutique owners, this series offers actionable tips and expert advice. So small space, big impact, maximizing tiny boutique layouts. That's pretty cool. Cracking the code, how I built a 6-figure email list. And again, you're going to have to find, if you don't have this information, you're going to have to bring somebody in. So keep that in mind. The pop-up revolution, profitable strategies for temporary shops. And these all sound pretty cool. But again, it has to be practical and has to fit the target market that you're trying to hit. Then you have the future of boutique retail, and it goes into another awesome series of potential episodes. So now we have a concept for the podcast brand itself. We have the series that we're going to create, and now we have a list of episodes, but it's not done just yet. So next we're going to do an introduction script to generate basically what you put at the very start of each episode. So based on my selections, create a 30-second opening script to introduce the podcast to new listeners. Use the following outline. 1, hook, problem audience is facing. 3, solution provides. And finally, a CTA to subscribe. So this is the little channel intro that you want to put at the beginning of each episode. Your regular subscribers will skip it, but you're going to target the new listeners because they're the ones that'll actually listen to it. So I'm going to put copy and paste. And again, I didn't just say, hey, just make me an intro, because that's not how you get good answers from AI. You get good answers by actually coming up with an outline and then giving it the outline so that makes consistent content. So I'm going to go ahead and say enter, and that's it. And it'll actually do this kind of upbeat, boutique-inspired intro music. So it'll give you guidelines for actually producing it. You don't have to have that, though. You can say, all I want is a script, and I'll just give you the script. You could also say, give me 5 scripts, and then go from there. But let's go ahead and read this like it might be at the beginning of your podcast. Welcome to Behind the Boutique, the podcast that pulls back the curtain on boutique life to share the stories, strategies, and secrets behind thriving small retail businesses. Are you a boutique owner feeling stuck? Struggling to turn social media likes into loyal customers, manage your inventory, or stay ahead in an ever-changing retail world? You're not alone, and this podcast is here to help. Each week, we dive into real-life stories from boutique owners like you, explore innovative breakthroughs, and share expert advice to help you grow your business and love what you do. Don't miss a single episode. Hit that subscribe button now and join us as we transform challenges into success stories. Your boutique's next breakthrough starts here. All right, so that's a quick little reading of how you might want to do that intro, but that's all it takes. So at this point, if this was my target market, I now have a pretty cool concept of how I can start to sell to these people. All right, so that's a demonstration of how a prompt series works. Now, what you could do instead is basically just put that first prompt and just wing it from there. But if you think of, okay, I might want to repeat this process. Let's say you're a marketing agency and you want to start adding podcast services. Now you have a way to systematically produce consistent content. And that's really the concept behind the prompt series. And what you'll find as we continue these videos is the prompt series is actually a type of application design. And what we'll do in future videos is talk about custom GPTs and basically put this prompt series concept into a framework that will allow you to basically send it to anybody and have them do it without all the cutting and pasting. But the prompt series is a very good way to get an idea of just how powerful AI can be and how a systematic automatic process of executing prompts could give you exactly what you're looking for. So tune in next time. We're going to start exploring a different AI called Perplexity, and it's one of my favorites. So tune in to the next day.